Welcome back everybody to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about being too scared to peek or playing passive. And yes, I did get a new knife. So first things first, what am I actually talking about? I'm sure we've all been in some sort of matchmaking game where there's smokes down, you guys run and execute, it all looks good, everybody knows the smokes, you guys flash over or something, and you guys get out here, and then everybody kind of just stands right here. Maybe somebody mollies underback, and everybody's kind of right here. And then maybe some guy gets up on Tetris, and then everybody's still right here, and you have no idea if default is clear or anything. Because your palace guy also doesn't want to peek out, because there could be a guy stairs, even though there's a smoke down. So everybody's like kind of hiding. And then the smokes fade, and the guy default is just, you know, doing damage here and there, picking people off, because these angles are so much better and so much more covered than the angles that the T's have. And then two people go down, and the round's over. There's no way that you're winning it unless one of you guys makes a hero play, and you know, just nuts on everybody. So a user by the name of Dob Bobs actually asked this question and summed it up quite nicely, so I'm just going to restate his question. Okay, I'm super nervous about peeking. It's one of my main problems. Let me see if I can explain it. It's especially on CT's side. If I'm holding a sight, I will just jiggle occasionally for info. I don't hold the angle unless it's with an op, as I'm just going to die or get pre-fired like that. Or they will swing wide on me and destroy my hopes and dreams. But then what happens is either they can push out on the sight without me getting a shot and possibly without me seeing them cross, and then we've lost a ton of control, or I see them but it's too late to get a kill anyway. If I jiggle and I see someone, I try to take the fight, but I always feel like I'm going to lose that fight. Maybe it's just slow reactions or poor aim, but mostly a lack of confidence and belief in Peeker's advantage. So let's actually take a look at what Dobbs is talking about. He's saying that most of the time, if he's not jump spotting like this, alright, he's going to be playing a passive angle, so probably like jail. That's a pretty good angle. Under window is also a pretty good angle if you're not going to peek out, because you know as soon as they're out. But he said sometimes they'll walk up on the site and he will not have a clue. So maybe he's playing like very passive bench, like right here, and they can jump out window. They can jump out right there, and he would have no idea. He would have the sound cue, but if there's like team comms going on, he wouldn't have a clue. So let's say he's playing like this. This is not a good angle. And what I think his problem is just an overall like confidence thing, where he doesn't understand that the people that he's playing against are just as good as him. He might be better than them. So there's really no reason to worry so much and to overthink. Rarely when I'm playing do I actually consider Peeker's advantage. Like, yeah, I understand that the T's like always will kind of have the advantage because they have the element of surprise. The CTs are constantly just waiting unless they're playing aggressive, while the T's know when they're about to push out, know what angles the CTs are probably at, and they just have that overall element of surprise, whilst the CTs have to just wait. So that's the only advantage that I think about while in game, and it's not something that I constantly think about. It's more of a subconscious kind of thought. But, like, Peeker's advantage, I'm not thinking, oh, if I swing out on this guy, I will have the better advantage because he has to adjust to me, and I already know where he is. I don't have time to think about that in game. It's either, does this fight feel right, or does this fight feel bad? So his problem is just an overall confidence. He needs to improve his aim, and by improving his aim, he will be more confident in it. He doesn't sound like the guy goes into a deathmatch and top frags, even though that doesn't really matter. It always feels good to look at the scoreboard and see that you're up at the top. Gives you a bit more confidence, going, hey man, I'm better than everybody else in here, or I'm just getting lucky respawns. Probably the lucky respawns in my case, but it does give you some confidence. So probably hit the DMs, as everybody always likes to say, or just overall like map knowledge and knowing like where people can come from, crosshair placement kind of thing, pre-firing stuff. So if I were him, okay, or if any of you are having this, playing too passive, and you just feel like all of a sudden they're bursting out on a site. It really shouldn't feel like that. First off, let's say you're just doing B Mirage, alright? And you're going to be the anchor, you have a cat player. Cat player's running up right here, he walks right here, he should be able to hear them if they get into apps. Unless they're doing a straight contact play, he should be able to hear them if they get into apps. Just by getting up here, you will have some sort of info if he hears them or if he doesn't. If he doesn't hear them, then you know they're either walking or they're not there, which gives you time to smoke it if you're not already smoking it off the start of the round, and gives you time to kind of set up and prepare yourself mentally for a sudden burst out or just nothing. If he does hear stuff, then you know you can pull a nade out, maybe pull a molly out. If he hears a lot of steps, then you can molly it, save some time for your rotators coming over. But you have to use your utility. If I'm anchoring B on Mirage, what I like to do is I like to come up to here, pull out the smoke, get here, right at the edge of this, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Right at the edge of this shadow, the light part, I like to smoke right there. So this smoke will go deep and smoke off that so I can see if they walk out. This also, so if I'm a T, this is what you have to do. When you throw smoke, you have to look at it from the other perspective. What would you do if this is smoked? A couple things. You'd either wait here for a push, or in a lower rank, they may just like walk up behind one of these walls. So you know that they're close. So let's throw the smoke again. So yeah, I would throw this smoke, and then if we did hear steps, I would run up to about here, alright, and I would just chuck a molly. And that molly's gonna go pretty deep. I like it when the mollies go deep. One, because it forces, well, like the only reason is because it either forces them to go right here and stay back, or stay back here, or it pushes them up to the edge of the smoke, so they're caught between a smoke and a molly. Very tough position to get out of. So let's set it up one more time. Actually, you know what, I'm just gonna dry run what I would normally do. So I'm going for the smoke, I go for the molly. Alright, and then probably a spam, just to get the T's a bit scared. Alright, and that spam should do a little bit of damage if they do get pushed back by the molly. You can exchange the spam for, after you throw the molly, going right here and just lobbing a nade, which will go to the edge of the smoke. So if anybody chose the other option and stood on the other side of the molly, they would just eat a nade. So that's what I would do. Just start the round, normal round kind of thing. It does run through your utility pretty fast. There goes your smoke and molly. You could have your cat player molly it for you while you're smoking. It would save some time, save your molly for later, because honestly the cat player probably won't use this molly on cat. So it saves the anchor's molly, which is big, very importante. I didn't take Spanish. I don't know if that's a word. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's what I would do. I would just get the T scared. Alright, because honestly, if you're just gonna sit there, maybe like throw a smoke, really piss poor smoke to be honest, like that doesn't even bounce right, it bounced on the corner, yikes. But like a really bad smoke like that, for example, and then you just sit here and wait for him to jump out. To jump out, you might like get one, might get two if you are confident in your aim. But if you're not confident in your aim and you're just really just hiding right here, you're gonna die. Come on now. You have utility that you can use. You have countless options. So that's just scared on the CT side. Now let's hop over to the T side. Alright, so T side. Let's say you have an A execute going on. So we got a CT smoke. I'm gonna show you guys a new stairs smoke, a smoke that didn't need to be updated. I'll show you a new one. And then look at this I found out the other day. Wait, I did it wrong. Look at that banger. Alright, that's pretty fun. But let's say everything is smoked. Alright, you even have a molly under balk, just like the start of the video. Alright, Everything is good to go. You got the flash out. What are you going to do? Alright, you got two options. One, you can be second entry and just wait for the first guy to take all the fights. That's no fun. I like being the first guy out. Alright, so as the first guy out, you have to know the angles. If you don't know the angles, you're not going to be confident. You're going to run out, get shot from somewhere you can't see, have to swing over to where they are, shoot 2 bullets and die. Alright, it's not going to work out. You have to know the angles. So, like, for example, I'm walking on A ramp. There's top stairs, bottom stairs, bench overall, because some people swing if there's a bottom stairs smoke, or a jungle smoke. Let's say that smoke actually landed properly. Some guys will swing out on the fringe of that smoke. You got right side triple, left side triple, and CT, and ticket, and up on default, and left side default, and firebox, under balk, top balk. Wait for underbalk guy to swing out. Most of the time you're going to see the flash come right there because he's going to throw this guy. So you have time to react to that flash. Alright, just turn away, easy peasy shot. And you're walking out, clearing top, have to clear sandwich as well. Some guys should be posted up on sandwich from behind you. But yeah, those are the angles that you have to clear. Not really necessarily clear, but just move your crosshair over. If I'm just doing a quick like run out this is what I would do. I would aim top stairs, bottom stairs, look over triple. Usually if the guy's not right side triple, he's not about to swing right side triple, he's going to be CT, and then default, and then I'm out because we have a smoke down here and somebody's holding the swing out. So you just have to be confident in your teammates to trade you out. You have to be confident in your aim that you can just go one tap them, easy peasy, they're all dead kind of thing. It's just an overall confidence ordeal. So thank you all for watching. I hope you've had a good one, and I will see you next time.